Hello and welcome to What the F Just Happened Today, your essential guide to the daily shock and awe in national politics. I'm Joe Amditis. Let's get to it. It's Wednesday, March 1st, 2023. Welcome to day 771. Rupert Murdoch testified that several Fox News hosts endorsed Trump's false claim that the 2020 presidential election was stolen. Murdoch, chairman of Fox News' parent company, conceded in a deposition taken by Dominion Voting Systems that Sean Hannity, Jeanine Pirro, Maria Bartiromo, and Lou Dobbs promoted false claims that the election was stolen and that he could have stopped them, but he didn't. Murdoch said, "I would have liked us to be stronger in denouncing it in hindsight." Murdoch also said it was wrong for Tucker Carlson to allow MyPillow CEO Mike Lindell to make baseless election fraud claims on Fox News, but he argued that it was a business decision, saying it is not red or blue, it is green. A recently unsealed court filing revealed text messages and emails that many of the most prominent executives, hosts, and producers had privately said claims of election fraud in the 2020 election were bogus. Dominion sued Fox News in March 2021 and is seeking $1.6 billion for alleged lies that deeply damaged Dominion's once thriving business. Democratic leaders called on Murdoch to stop spreading false election narratives and admit on the air that they were wrong to engage in such negligent behavior. In a letter to Murdoch and the leadership of Fox News, Chuck Schumer and Hakeem Jeffries wrote, "Though you have acknowledged your regret in allowing this grave propaganda to take place, your network hosts continue to promote, spew, and perpetuate election conspiracy theories to this day." Meanwhile, Kevin McCarthy defended his decision to give Fox News host Tucker Carlson exclusive access to 41,000 hours of January 6 security footage of the Capitol attack. McCarthy and House Republicans are also moving to provide defendants in January 6-related cases access to the footage. Moving on, FBI Director Christopher Wray told Fox News that the COVID-19 pandemic most likely started after a lab incident in Wuhan, China. The FBI's assessment, however, is not the consensus among intelligence and scientific communities, though the Energy Department recently concluded in a low-confidence assessment that COVID-19 most likely arose from a laboratory leak. Wray told Fox News, "The FBI has for quite some time now assessed that the origins of the pandemic are most likely a potential lab incident in Wuhan." He added, "Here you are talking about a potential leak from a Chinese government-controlled lab." He also said that the Chinese government has been doing its best to try to thwart and obfuscate investigations into the origin of the pandemic. In Georgia, the Senate Ethics Committee approved legislation to ban ballot drop boxes statewide and make it easier to kick voters off the voter rolls through residency challenges. The bill, which was rewritten multiple times this week, was passed Tuesday night after limited debate and builds on Georgia's 2021 election law, which allowed an unlimited number of challenges of voter eligibility. It shortened the period to request an absentee ballot and reduced the early voting period before a runoff election. The expansion of challenges to voter registrations based on names appearing on the National Change of Address database, however, may violate the National Voter Registration Act of 1993. The next step in the process is a full vote in the Georgia Senate. Meanwhile, in Florida, a Republican in the state's legislature proposed eliminating the Florida Democratic Party, disenfranchising some 5 million voters. The Ultimate Cancel Act would immediately cancel any party that previously advocated for slavery, which the Democratic Party certainly did more than 150 years ago. All registered voters who belong to such a canceled party would also be notified that their party no longer exists and would have their voter registration changed to no party affiliation. And finally, the Republican governor of Mississippi signed a bill banning transgender health care for minors, the seventh state to enact restrictions on puberty blockers, hormone therapy, and surgery for minors. The bill also bans public funding for any institution or individual that provides such care to minors. A Republican in the Tennessee Senate, meanwhile, proposed banning gender-affirming care for low-income people, including adults in that state. Republican lawmakers in at least 5 states have proposed similar bills to limit such care for adults. That's all for now. You can find the links and sources for all of these stories on the main website. And as always, visit whatthefjusthappenedtoday.com for the latest news and headlines. Until next time, I'm Joe Amditis.